Hello and welcome to another video. Today I've got an unboxing for you of Warhammer 40k Dark Imperium. This is the brand new 8th edition of 40k, and I always said when the 8th edition came out that I would buy the box set, get into it, because I've never really been into 40k before. I've had Age of Sigmar for about a year, the fantasy version, and this is the sci-fi version, and I thought, why not, let's buy the box set, get into it. So I got this from a company called Triple Helix War Games, and the reason I got it from there is because it was £20 cheaper than the Games Workshop site. The Games Workshop site had this for £95, Triple Helix had it for like 76. So as much as I like to support my local Games Workshop store, this was £20 a lot of money, you know. So I just decided to go for them. I always get like my little units and paints and that from Games Workshop, so I do support my store, but like I said, £20 is enough to make me go elsewhere for that. So I did that. So let's get into this. Cellophane all around it. Let's get that off. I'll just show you the back of the box as well before I do. Just get that in the bin. Right then. Oh, it's heavy, I'll tell you that. There's the back of the box. You see both the armies that are in. Which angle am I at? You can see both the armies that are in the box there, but we will take a closer look. So this slips off, and inside we have, that's the back there, and the front with Space Marine on there. You have two different kinds of Space Marines on there. Actually, it's a little bit difficult to tell from the box, but you have regular Space Marine there, you have Death Guard there. It'd probably be a little bit better to tell if the glare wasn't on the box, but unfortunately, yeah, you can kind of see it there. You kind of see it there. So with this release, they are debuting a new type of Space Marine called Primaris Space Marine, which is like a bigger version, and you can still use the old versions as well. These are just like the next stage in evolution, I guess. Just trying to work out a way where I can put this down. Right, let me move back a little bit. Okay. So we take the top off. Okay, so the top bit comes off like that. You can see just the box on its own there. And inside of this, now how do we open this? Oh, we've got a seal there, or just on the edge. So we want to get that seal off. That is a purity seal. In fact, I will cut it. There we go. Okay, so let's lift that off. Okay, so what we've got? Okay, what we've got in here is all of the miniatures there. You've got two different armies in this box. You've got the Primaris Space Marines and you've got the Death Guard as well. I won't show you all of these, but I'll give you a couple to give you an idea. They're probably not going to focus very well, to be honest. Yeah, they probably aren't going to focus well because I've got my face like behind there as well, which the camera's trying to focus on. But yeah, you've got like a dozen or so of these sprues with all different kinds of guys on them. It's all on grey plastic, so you've got to clip them all off and build them before you can paint them, which is fine. It's part of it. Some war games come with pre-built models, some come with pre-painted models, but Warhammer's always been about building and constructing your own. So that is the miniatures. Let's pop them down. next in the box, like the bottom layer of the box, you have the book and two little compartments there. Let's have a look at the book first. Okay, there's a few books in there, but this is a hefty hardback book. Let's see if I can get the cellophane off there. This book sells for £35 on its own on the website, so it's quite a good deal getting this book and all the miniatures as well for £95. There's your book and the back of it there. Now, even though the core rules are only, I think, 12 pages long, you do have like the entire story of Warhammer 40k up to this point, plus a lot of detail, backstory about the factions, all different kinds of like games you can play with them as well, like campaigns and stuff like that. So there is a lot of info there. It's a real nice book. So I'm looking forward to getting stuck into that. And then underneath those we have two more books. They're together. Let me just get the cellophane off of that if I can. It's really tight on there. The trick is to remember to bring a knife with you, because the scissors I've got there are just going to probably end up damaging the book. There we go. Right, I'm in. Okay, so in this one you have a miniature book each for the two armies in the box, which contains all of the rules for each of these armies. I can show you inside all the rules for each of these armies, because you can actually get codexes for all of the current armies. In fact, you need them to be able to play. But these books are essentially like mini codexes for the models that you get in the box, so you don't have to go out and like buy another one. And you've got the Death God there, which is the Nurgles, and that's essentially the same thing. You've got those guys in there, a few different colour schemes as well that they give suggestions for, and stuff like that. Also there you have the instruction booklet for putting the models together. These these are a long way from what the previous instruction booklets have been. They're like in full colour, really easy to put things together. A few bits can be a little bit fiddly, but they're not especially hard really. Considering the Chaos War Shrine that I did for Age of Sigmar, that was a fiddly model. These will be fine. And here we have the core rules right here in a little fold out. It's actually 8 pages long. A little fold out section, so you can just refer to the rules whenever you want without having to get the big hardback book out. And underneath that we have a transfer sheet, so you can add your own transfers to the models. Generally speaking, a lot of the Space Marines have some of these symbols and designs and that on their shoulder pads, so you can pop them on there like so. Okay, now underneath this, that lifts off, just a bit of cardboard there. It's going to be a pain in the arse getting all this back in. Last few things in the box. Got a bag of dice there. You don't need to see them out of the bag. Just standard dice. You have a range ruler. That is quite nice. That's like a nice transparent range ruler there. I quite like that. It's quite nifty. Might use that for Age of Sigmar actually. And you've got a bag with all your model bases there as well. Flying stands for the few guys that use them, and a couple more there as well. Okay, and that is actually everything that's inside the box. Now, I always said when 8th edition came out that I'd pick up the box, and I thought to myself, you know what, seeing as I play Chaos in Age of Sigmar, because I've got like a Khorne army in Age of Sigmar, I thought I'll probably go with Space Marines this time around, and that was the plan until I saw the Death Guard models, and then I thought, okay, I'm gonna have to go with them. I mean, you can see them on the instruction book. This is the Space Marine army right here, which look cool, easy to paint as well. But there's your Death Guard. Look at them. I mean, it won't focus because why the fuck would it? But these guys are just fantastic. That's focusing a bit better. So I'm gonna have to go with these. I'm gonna have a lot of fun painting these guys. Considering I haven't even finished painting all of my Age of Sigmar army yet, but I am looking forward to giving these guys a go. So let's pop everything back in the box there. I mean, I'm not looking to expand my army in a major way outside of what's in this box. I don't want to be collecting for like Age of Sigmar and 40k at the same time, because that will get quite expensive. But I'll use what's in the box, and I'll probably paint up the other army as well, so that friends don't have to buy their own army as well. We can just we've already got 2 ready-built armies that we can use for games. So that's probably what I will do. Let's stick this sleeve back on here if I can. There we go. So yeah, that was Warhammer 40k Dark Imperium, the brand new box set from Games Workshop. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time.